Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your humble boy from the roots here, Terry Forge, and I'm here with my man John. I've known John for quite a very long time now. This is where we all begin with our own shipping, up to where I did explain to everyone on my previous videos on how I fared in shipping. But I'm actually glad that I returned to the site today. I've seen John. John is still here, young and fresh, and the man is still in business, and I'm really glad to really see him again once more. Hi John.
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
Yeah, as well. We thank God for everything. Can't complain too much.
After all these years, how have you managed to still be here?
As you can see, we have no choice than to keep pushing it. We can't give up.
Is there anything in particular that encouraged you, as you said, not giving up and coming out every day?
Well, so many things encourage me. Yeah, first of all, this is where I earn my living.
Brilliant.
And obviously, I'll pay my bills from here. So,
excellent.
Despite the ups and downs in the business, which is quite often for African business, but yet I feel still like I have no choice than to keep pushing.
When you say ups and downs in business, especially African businesses, does it mean that most Africans struggle with businesses in the diaspora?
We struggle a lot here. Basically, I know people from different countries from Africa that has almost the same kind of problems.
Right.
In the sense of the people who they've been trusting,
Yes.
shipping the goods to, are not really delivering
Right.
accurately. Like, for instance, I will use myself as an example, but I never give up. Sometimes when I ship a container of goods worth, for instance, some certain amount of money,
Yeah.
and then at the end of it, some people who are managing it
Yeah.
would mismanage it,
Right.
and they wouldn't able to even return my full capital that
Yeah.
I've invested
The
in
capital
the container.
investment, and in that way, so that kind of restrain you from growing, isn't it?
Of course, it draw me well back.
Right.
You understand?
Is there anything that you can do differently with partnership working to make it better?
Much can be done, but the main key point there is there should be trust. Even though at some point I've seen trust as a risk, for my own personal opinion.
Right.
I trust people based on what I'm just saying, because I've given so much people big trust.
Yep.
And they haven't delivered. So I'm doing whatever I'm doing now,
Yeah.
based on the risk of whatever that comes. I'll take it like that.
Right. Okay, John. I know trust is a very difficult thing. We can touch on that later. But do you want to let us know exactly where we are?
Yeah. Actually, this is Sam's Yard
Yep.
in Ferry Renham.
And this is London, isn't it?
Essex, yeah,
Essex
London.
in London.
Yes.
When you say Sam's Yard, I've heard a lot of people talk about Sam's Yard. I know personally who Sam is, but can you tell our audience who Sam is?
Well, Sam is an African man like you and I,
Wow.
who started this business in a very small scale.
Wow.
And at some point, he has escalated his business in a very massive way.
Wow.
That he's into so many, but he owns the yard, he does shippings, and he does so many other things.
So you're saying that this entire yard is owned by an African man?
It's owned by an African man, Ghana man precisely.
So
he
an
owns
African man from
all
Ghana?
Yes, he owned the whole large yard.
Right.
The yard is so massive. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should be the biggest yard in London. Sorry.
Guys, you can hear from John and personal experience. Let's always believe in ourselves. Can you imagine that this massive yard is owned by an African in the diaspora? If you have dreams to grow, make sure that you stick to it, be focused. And John, having said this, for how long has this yard been here? Do you know?
I don't know exactly how long the yard has been existing, but I've worked in this yard for 11 years.
Wow, that's a long time, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so So before then, the yard have been existing. So I don't know exactly how.
So that must really take a lot of persistence, John. So for this
course.
11 years, have you seen a lot of Africans comes to ship in this place?
Lots of them from different angles, different countries, Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, name them. Zambia, Senegal.
Right.
Lots of countries are coming.
Do they always come back, all of them?
Yeah, oh wow. Most of them comes back, and sorry, not most, some of them comes back and some doesn't come back. What the reasons? Because the reasons are the people who manage the business back home at some point don't help those that ship the items from diaspora.
Right. How do you mean?
Within my own experience, I have the experience and the experience of those that comes around me to share the experience with me. That's what I have, and this is what I want to tell you.
So what are these challenges? Is it that it's their partners that let them down? Is it the government system or?
Well, most especially the management.
Okay.
Back home, because they believe that most of the people back home believe that if they are not, if you that are export the goods, some of them feel that you pick them on the street. That's number one.
Right.
That's a really bad ideology.
So it's very good you touch on the fact that people back home think that these goods are being picked from the street. Are they being picked from the street,
No
John?
chance. How are you gonna pick it? It doesn't pick on the street.
Right. So where do these goods come from?
Some of them come from different angle. People bring them from lots in. Some come from outside London to London here to deliver these goods. Some come from London itself.
Okay.
Some come from councils, so many places in different boroughs.
So these people drop this good here, they have to sell them to you, then you buy them, then you resell them.
Yeah, have to sell to people as well, yeah. Look at, like, for example,
yes.
This is American fridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then all these ones, people don't pick them from the streets.
Right.
In case if you see people who are telling you that this one, all this stuff are gotten from the streets.
So when you say the American fridge, you mean the double door fridge?
Yeah, the double door fridge.
Right. I'm not going to ask you how much you buy them from these people, but if someone is really interested to then buy them from you to sell them, how much roughly would they buy this American fridge?
Actually, this one as I'm showing you is going for like £70.
That's £70.
So £65.
Right. Yeah. Guys, you can see for yourself. The American fridge which John is standing next by is an LG, good quality. Also be mindful, these are second-hand goods. He said for £70 you can convert it to your own local currency using the currency converter. John, since we are talking about the different things they're doing here now, is it possible to just show us
I can show you as well the toy cars.
Yes.
Toy car.
So if you show me, John, is it possible just to tell me averagely how much they sell them?
Yeah, this costs about £20.
Okay.
And this is washing machine. Yeah?
Washing machine, yes.
Yeah, this one costs about £30.
That costs about £30.
Yeah, it depends on the quality. There's some different prices that will be cheaper than that.
Right.
Yeah, and then there's another one here. This Samsung one.
That's another washing machine, yes.
Samsung one is about £40.
So why is this one more expensive than the first one?
Well, first of all, because of the make.
Right, so the make is Samsung, and this one is
hot point.
Okay.
Samsung is quite.
So you're saying Samsungs have been more sophisticated, they're more stronger than hot point.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
that's good to hear.
This one is a Bosch fridge.
This is a Porsche fridge, and this is looks like a double door fridge, guys. So roughly, how much would they say this double door fridge, John? It's about £20.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a how do you call this other fridge?
This is the tabletop one.
The tabletop fridge, yes.
It's about £12.
So the tabletop one is about £12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other thing that we say here that we can?
We've got lots of things. This is oven.
So that's an oven, yes.
It's about £10.
The oven is about £10.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also a very nice one, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is gas cooker.
So those are gas cookers.
The gas cooker, yeah.
The gas cooker.
Yeah,
all right. Okay. So this gas cooker,
yeah.
how much are they?
£30.
About £30.
Yeah.
All right, John. Thank you very much.
And then this is another double door. It's £20. It's called Candy.
Candy double top fridge.
Yes.
So I can also see behind you that there are lots of bicycles there. Are these for export or what is this for, John?
Yeah, they're all for export.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is all. Are they all bought already or are they for sale?
They're still available for selling. Yeah.
They are all available for sale.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Some of them are behind us.
and some of them are behind. Yes, there are quite a lot of them here as well. So are these ones also available for sale?
Yeah, all of them are for sale.
So are these bicycles, are they all the same price?
Not the same price. It depends. The big, the medium, and the small. So the prices are split into three.
It's into three. So what prices would they give to the big, the medium, and the small?
The big one is £13.
Yep.
And the medium one is £11.
£11. Yep.
And the small one is £9.
And the smaller ones are £9.
Yeah.
Right. So if someone wants to ship things to say to Cameroon, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Ghana, which you've named before,
Yeah.
and they make contact with you, would it be possible for you to then put these goods together for them?
Of course, why not? This is what we are here for.
Right. Would you advise that this is a lucrative business?
Yes, it is. It is, but I will advise anyone who is trying to venture into the business to be more committed. In terms of, you have to be there, see what you're buying, try to go back home often, not just to send to them.
Right.
In as much as it's not really that you have to go all the time, but at least you have to put things down in order back home.
Right.
Yes.
So what you're advising is that it's very important for people who do these businesses to also travel at times to see exactly where these goods are going, and also how customers consume them.
Sure.
John, but the only last thing that I'm going to ask you is, are you a family man?
Yes, I am a family man.
So how do you balance family life here in the UK, given that life is very busy and tough and your own work?
Oh, well, as you can see,
business.
It's very challenging, but we try to squeeze out time at the same time for the family. It's
Right.
not really easy because, as you can see, sometimes you could start this work 9 o'clock in the morning and finish maybe 10 in the night. At some point.
Wow, 10 in the night, that's a very long day, isn't it?
Yeah. At some point, you finish even later. At some point, if you're lucky, you finish 8. So it's quite challenging, but
Is this, if I may ask, is it worth it?
well, yeah, it's worth doing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's worth doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, John. We know that we have other Africans who are also here with you.
Yeah.
They're all doing the same business.
Yeah.
I know this is a very noble business. You know, you've been in it now for the past how many years again?
For about 11 years.
For about
now.
11 years, and you are still in the business. So if you've been in this business for 11 years, it means the business must have been doing well. Is there anything that you can do to encourage other young Africans in the diaspora to get involved in this business?
I will encourage everyone who is ready to make out time for this.
Right.
I promise to give the best advice that I can to everyone that is willing to venture into the business.
Guys, you've heard it from the people with the experience themselves. John is out here. They're happy to direct. They're happy to support. They're happy to show you how this has been happening for the last 11 years. If you think of diving into shipping or such business, I would advise that you can make contact to John. As he said before, this is Sam's yard, and if anyone who is interested in shipping business, always come to Sam's yard.
Sure.
John, if you have any one advice to the Africans in Africa, and also one advice to Africans in the diaspora, what would it be?
Yes, my advice to the people in Africa is I want to advise everyone that all of these things you are seeing here now, they are not being picked in the street. Because most of the people there has this mindset that people get all of this in the streets.
Right.
At some point, I told one of my friends, I said, listen, even if these are being picked in the streets, do they know that you fuel your van to go and pick it. Do they know you pay for export, the shipment, the custom duty?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's no longer free.
So
that is number one. Even if there is any chance of someone picking one or two things, and I can assure you, most of those things people pick on the street are not good things.
Right.
Most of those things people feel that they pick for free and they ship in Africa are the rubbish thing.
Right.
So if you want to get the better thing, you need to make out time, go to where you can buy things that are worth you buying and worth you selling, because there are so many things that you can buy. Sorry, there's so many things you can pick, and then when you get back home, you lose money on it because they are not good things.
Because they're not good
so
things.
It's better you buy good things and sell it and make profit than to get things for free and then export it and you lose money.
And what one advice would you give to the Africans here in the diaspora about shipping business?
Yeah, okay. All my people here, just be encouraged. Don't be discouraged. When I started this business, it was like nothing. It was quite challenging.
Yeah.
But at some point, I feel like I'm not going anywhere anymore until I feel like I want to go.
Right.
I don't want to go because the business has failed me.
Right.
I want to go because I feel like it's time for me to leave the business. So if you guys really want to venture into this business, make out your time.
Yeah.
Don't be discouraged. Going out there, making one attempt, not successful in the one attempt does not mean that you are going to succeed in other attempts. So don't be discouraged for the first or second mistake that has occurred. Yes?
Yeah, thank you very much, John, for coming on our channel. I'm going to drop John's contact details in the description link. If you are interested in shipping from the UK to any African country, this is Sam's Yacht, and you said it's located in Feliland, Renham, Essex, and I'll also put the postcode of this yacht on my description, RM13, which is
9DD.
RM139DD. So I'm going to put this address as well on the description link, just in case you want to do business in this yacht. So do they just buy things here, John, or do they also ship them?
They ship, yeah. The owner of the yacht is a big shipper, as I said.
Right.
He owns the yacht and he do export to all parts of the world.
I did go around the yard and I saw a lot of cranes.
Yeah.
And they were written the Sam's Yard. Are they owned by the Sam?
Yeah, of course. It's owned by the management.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's owned by management.
Yeah.
Guys, all we've learned from this channel is that shipping business is very lucrative, but you have to put your mindset on it. You have to be consistent.
Yeah.
I interviewed one guy here and he said to me, a lot of black people will not want to have their face on the camera. Is there anything at all you can do to encourage our own people to advertise themselves?
Well, to be honest with you, yeah, this is an individual something, but I don't see anything wrong with it personally. Yeah, but as for some reasons, so many people wouldn't want to get involved. Some people doesn't want to get closer to the camera. Based on some doesn't want the people to know how dirty he is at his working place. But for me, I think I'm proud of what I'm doing.
Excellent.
You understand? And I have to be proud of it because this is where I feed my family from. So if I'm not proud of this, I am not qualified for any other job to do at the moment. So I believe that what I have in my position now, I should be able to appreciate it.
Excellent.
And be proud of it.
Guys, you've heard from John. As I said in my previous video, no one needs a specific university degree. People don't need any business certificates to become involved in the shipping industry. If you have the mindset that you can succeed and you want to invest in this industry, go for it, and the sky will never be your limit. Thank you very much, John, for coming on this channel.
It's a pleasure.
Is there anything you want to say before we go?
What I just want to add on is any people shouldn't get scared of giving it a try. Give it a try. There's no harm in trying.
Thank you.
At worst, people could say, oh, you tried, it did not work. It's not a crime. So if you really want to venture into anything, make a move and give a push with your determination. Never you get scared of what people will say to you if it doesn't work out.
Thank you very much, John. If you heard it all, make a move and never get scared of what people will say if it doesn't work out. It's your humble boy from the root here, Terry Forge. Until next time, we're going to feature more African businesses on this channel and what we are all doing in the diaspora. Thank you. Peace out. Bye-bye.